Guten Tag, it's Aaron from theopinionatednerd.com. We've been looking a little bit at the Windows Developer Preview and some of the apps that come along with that, and also some of the features. So today we're going to look at one of the features, the Task Manager that comes with it. So I'm going to hit Control-Alt-Delete, and you can see right off the bat that it's a pretty standard task manager. It is cleaned up pretty significantly though. You can see it's just the name of the application running. As you can see, I've got a few things running, and it, like it says, it doesn't give me much information about those things, just that, you can see that one application is suspended. But if I click on more details, boom, look at all this information. I've got application information, I've got background processes information, I've got information on Windows processes, all broken out into the three categories. I've got all the background information for CPU usage, memory usage, etc. And that's useful if you're trying to figure out, what's slowing down your system and that sort of thing. Next, if I click on Performance, you'll notice that there's a revamped interface for graphing resource management. For me, this is a bit of a Goldilocks thing. There's not too much and there's not too little information. It's really just right. And the graphs, I think, look nice. The color coding is kind of neat. It's very Metro. I can check out my disk usage, my Ethernet usage, etc. The next tab, App History, is new. Actually, it goes through all the apps I believe installed on your system, and then gives a listing of how long they've been used and the network utilization since last reset. You can actually reset this information, so you can kind of generate your own timeline based on that. And then there was Startup. I think this is unutilized right now. Hopefully we'll see something in the future. And users, kind of boring, same old thing. Resources, blah. And then there was Details. Now this is going to be a more familiar legacy type task manager view. There is some neat things added, however. You can actually right click on a process now, and if you scroll down you can search online. So if you're thinking something might be a virus and you're not really sure, just go ahead, right click, hit search online, and boom, you can actually search it right from the user interface, which is nice. Interestingly enough, it says search the web in the context menu and processes, so kind of weird. Somebody missed that one. And last but not least is services. You can come in here and you can start and stop services, you can restart services. A little known feature, but it's really handy to have. So that about wraps it up. This has been Windows Task Manager and the Windows Developer Preview, and this has been Aaron from theopinionatednerd.com. Thanks for watching.